We are built for this network, for the strong, not the weak. Microphone, check 1, 2. What is this? Theory of the culture, we back with the business. Yeah! You already know the TOTC boys here. I don't know how long the fuck we gonna be here, but we here. DJ Bad Knox, your boy Earl Jones, Chizz, Roundtree. We are Theory of the culture. You know what I mean? Right here on Built for This network, man. I'm gonna talk about everything towards the end of the show, far as what's going on, and you know, for the people who are listening to us, who are a good fan base of Built for This network, Theory of the Culture show, things might be changing down the pipeline. So in the meantime, I get into that with that in the last 30 minutes or 20 minutes of the show. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, because I definitely don't want to keep our fans fucked up and like, yo, what's going on? You know what I mean? I'd rather keep them in the loop because they are family supporting us through thick and thin. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the chat room people who rock with us and tune in all day, every day. All the background listeners who rock with us all day, every day. Everybody from different countries, different climates, different continents who rock with us. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, I'm proud of the moments, man. So, yo, man, Chizz, Jones, how y'all brothers doing, man? How y'all feeling?
I'm good, man. Had a good holiday, you know. Hope everybody had a great one, you know, a great Thanksgiving, you know, be thankful and grateful. You know, other than that, you know, blessed, bro. Blessed.
Yeah. Same way, man. You know, hopefully everybody had a happy holiday. And my holiday was alright, but I had to work and get that time and a half money,
get that paper. Likewise, myself.
Yeah, man. Had to make it happen. I mean,
yeah.
I got little squabbles over it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And they bought me some plates in, and that was pretty cool after work. And
right.
It was pretty cool. Hopefully everybody's holiday was good.
Yeah, I hope everybody's holiday was healthy. I know it's been a tough year going into this year. you know, with a lot of the COVID and everything else going on, you know what I mean? A lot of deaths happening. So I hope everybody just enjoy family, company, friends, you know what I mean? And embracing and giving thanks to that moment of just being alive and being there, you know what I mean? So that's a beautiful thing. But yo, we mean, between that, we took like a little week off and stuff. So a lot of stuff been happening in the culture, crazy, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, let's get into that Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills thing, man.
You mean Shaka Khan?
Yeah. Talk about it.
Oh man, definitely Shaka, man. Definitely a legend, icon, but she's a little loosey goosey. You know, she has a little too much. You know, she I don't know. I could say she just was having fun. You know, she had old Stephanie doing backups, and Stephanie was doing her own shit. And then Shaka had a daughter come out, pass the mic to her daughter, and walk the fuck off and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Shaka is really on one.
Yeah,
but you know what? You know, we had an offline conversation about it, and man, like, fuck it. He's like, she deserves to get that right to do that. And you know what? Fuck it. Maybe she, you know, she felt like she wanted to get loose and just have fun, you know.
Hey.
Yeah. I felt like
charge in.
The green room too long when you try to do like paperwork and setting up.
Charge in.
You know, when they back the green room, they probably had the Ciroc back there. She had a little bit too much of that thing with that weight in that green room, man. Mm-hmm. And you could see it like when she first came out, her body rhythms wasn't even right. I said, wait, she off. You could see it. Like, something right. And you know, the crazy part was she kind of caught herself a little bit towards the end of the show.
Right.
By that time, it was kind of like, I watched it to the end because it was two icons to me. I grew up on their music, so like a lot of people, that the listeners and stuff like that are listening now. So I stayed to the bitter end, and you know, it was rough to watch. It was rough to watch. But
yeah, she had to switch up her footwear. She was a little wobbly in them heels.
That's what they say too. Whoever gave her them heels while she was drinking was fucked up for doing that shit too. Like, you just can't, you know what I mean? You know she already on the groove. You gonna give her some motherfucking 10-inch heels to try to walk down in and shit. Yeah. She up there trying to look pretty and shit. You know what I mean? Man, I mean, like you said, she's an icon enough. I mean, we know what Shaka could bring performance-wise. I think it was a disappointment for a lot of people because they was looking for that old school, like, let's go hard, Shaka, Stephanie, two powerful queens, voices as pure as snow, you know what I mean? Still got it, you know what I mean? It's like the shadows of Gladys and Patty, you feel what I'm saying? So they was looking for that moment, and like Jones, I agree with you. The more the process was going and she was drinking water, she started becoming herself a little bit more.
Right. You start hearing the notes come out.
Because the chat room was funny as hell. Oh my God, he was going in.
One dude was in there. I'm sorry, Chizz. One dude was in there. Hey man, the most interesting thing about this show was the chat room. I laughed because I found myself watching people's comments more than I did the show, even though I was still eyeing the show. And when they said that, I laughed so hard because everybody on this network knows I'm not big on the chat room sometimes. Like, I'm, just that and third. That was one night I was in the chat room. I wasn't typing in, but I was damn sure laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Bro.
That shit was hilarious.
I know we supposed to do a you doing too much later on, but I gotta give a you doing too much to Versus right now. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And I know we ain't talk about this, but I gotta give it to him, bro. First of all, whoever was doing that camera had a fucked up angle on the camera, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Second of all,
it was terrible.
Whoever was in charge of the Instagram feed on that motherfucker need to check up on their Wi-Fi service like a motherfucker. Cause I'm gonna tell you this. I believe that show would have had more numbers than what it had if it wouldn't have had none of them glitches, bro. Like, real talk.
Right.
Real talk. And it was times where even me and Jones was like going back and forth like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, we missing certain elements of the fucking show based on the live was paused or the Wi-Fi was gone and then they cut it off and returned it back on. I'm sending Jones shit. Jones like, man, I'm kind of out of the sync with this shit. And I was getting frustrated too because I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I wound up going to Shaka Khan's IG. Whoever was in charge of that motherfucker was like really, you know what I mean? On some shit, they shit was clear as day. You know what I mean? So that shit was pretty dope to me.
Yeah.
Even with the DJ set thing or battle or whatever the case may be, I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I get it. You want the widescreen, but even you seen it in the comments, yo, why they got the screen out so wide? Zoom in, shit like that. Like people was telling each other, like, man, Swiss, Tim. I don't know if y'all listen to the show or not. Somebody, goddamn, y'all got to get y'all shit together. That shit was motherfucking terrible, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
On the technical side, somebody dropped the ball.
They dropped it. Ain't no way your Wi-Fi and everything else, especially if you in the building, bro, should be dropping. Y'all got too big of a production for y'all shit to be fucking up like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Y'all, that shit was doing way too much, man. I wound up going to Shaka Khan Live and watching the rest of the show. It was cool at the end, you know what I mean? But Swiss and Versus, y'all doing too goddamn much, man. Them queens deserve better motherfucking footage, better fucking everything, you know what I mean? So, I don't, you know, that's just my opinion on it, you know what I mean?
I just hope they get it right for this Bone Thugs and 3-6.
Well, you know, depending on where they at, I'm gonna tell you, they better get it right. They better get it right, and then you know, and then see that's gonna be the backlash of it all, cause it's like, yo, oh, the rappers get clear as day. You be like, all right, cool, but you know, with me, I'm looking at the little shit. Cause I think these queens deserve better numbers than what they had, bro. That's just personally my opinion.
Yeah, them numbers was disgusting.
It was shitty.
It
was shitty, bro.
Yeah.
It had to been like the worst.
I expected them to break records, you know.
Right.
But it didn't happen like that.
It was bad. It was pretty bad.
It was bad, bro. It was bad to where Jones was like, yo, I don't even want to watch this shit no more, man. It's like,
yeah, I took it to the end though, man. When you sent me the last clip,
right?
The last clip, they kept out with refresh. So man, he trying to pass them mugs like a quarterback to me. I'm like, damn. So finally, I think it was the last one, man, that sent me. I said, you know what? These are two queens, regardless. I'm gonna stay. And I didn't have to work the next day, so it was kind of like, I'm gonna stay up and watch them. And the crazy part was, the commentary go again, it started so late. Muggs was on there talking about, yo, I got to go to work tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I got to get up early, you know, because people really...
Yeah, that shit didn't start up to about, 10:15, 10:20?
Yeah.
It was bad, bro. Yeah. It was bad. Like, that, and I agree. That's why Shaka got fucked up. Hell, at that point, I would need a fucking drink, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You went through the DJ battle. Now the Shaka and Stephanie DJs is doing the quick set. And I'm like, why the fuck they doing quick 7-minute sets? Well, we just had a long ass 30-minute battle of the DJ on this motherfucker. So, like Jones said,
it seemed longer than that.
Like Jones said, people would be like, yo, I gotta go to work. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then bro, it was just bad, bro. It was bad. I mean, Shaka, hey, salute to Shaka, man. She like the auntie I want to party with at the barbecue and shit. You know,
know what's crazy?
She wasn't like one of them aunties that they start hiding the liquor from at a certain time.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Now that I think about that, Mad Chizz, there was a second. I don't know if you remember this, Mad Chizz. Hopefully, one of y'all remember when Stephanie and Chaka sat down real quick. And you know, Stephanie and Chaka is riders. And they used to like, they used to like to fuck some girls up and shit. They was like cowboys and shit. They fuck up other girls and shit. So Stephanie sit down next to Chaka. So please tell me one of y'all remember this.
Yeah, I remember.
Stephanie Mills say, "Girl, I feel like doing a drive-by. For them, a drive-by means they gonna get out the car and fuck somebody up." Right? So as soon as Stephanie said that shit, I read the comment section. Yeah, but don't let Chaka drive. I'm gonna tell you that right. I'm telling you.
That's a DWI like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And big up to Stephanie, man. Stephanie held her sister down.
Oh, she held her down. She held her down. That was definitely sisterhood. Right?
Yes, she did, bro. Yes, she did. She knew Shaka was fucked up, and I'm sure she whispered that shit in her ear, because it was a moment where you seen Shaka bend down, whisper to her, like, girl, I'm fucked up, like that. So Stephanie held her down, you know what I mean? Held her down. You know
yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yep. She did a great job. Stephanie did a very phenomenal job, I think, of that. Because she had to kind of keep Shaka together, keep her together. Like, she had to keep everything together. You know, as best she could.
She was doing Shaka vocals, backgrounds, her own vocals.
Everything.
She was on point.
I ain't gonna lie, Shaka's daughter even came out and she could sing her ass off and shit, too.
Yeah. Oh, that's when I was saying Shaka passed her the mic and walked away and shit. I'm like, yo, what the hell just happened here?
Yeah, that was crazy. The daughter was like, yo, she don't leave me hanging like that?
Yeah.
And she just kept singing Sweet Thing. The girls, she sang Sweet Thing. She sang good, too, though.
Yeah. She did her thing.
She did, man.
She looked just like her.
But I ain't gonna lie, Stephanie was up there two-stepping, looking fine as wine. I was like, Stephanie could get it. I'm gonna tell you now. The way she was moving them hips and stuff, I said, Stephanie could get it. Hey, listen. With all respect, I know that's somebody, mama, auntie, or whoever, but I'm gonna tell you this. As a man, Stephanie can get the dick. Word to Birdie Mac. She can get the dick.
The dick. She was looking fine as hell.
Yo, bro.
She was looking fine as hell.
Oh my God. And she was in heels too. And she was stepping the way she was stepping. I said, damn, yo. I said, all right, Steph. Yeah. I see you, baby. My eye emoji is in the effect out this motherfucker. Word up.
Yeah, don't get mad started, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wine. No, but that you know what? For the most part, for what I went back on YouTube and watched the whole thing through. So it was funny moments, but it was a couple of moments that was pretty much dope. You know what I mean? Like you said, when Stephanie, took over and started singing Shaka's shit and everything else. So you know what I mean? And one thing,
because they playlist was the bomb.
Yeah, they playlist was going.
Oh, the playlist, yeah.
Yeah, they playlist.
Oh, the playlist was kicking. Yeah, I mentioned that to Chizz. I said, yeah, Chizz. I said, the crazy part about that show was I mean, all the technical glitches, all that stuff like that, whatever, and chocolate. But whoever selected the playlist for each artist, that was hot. Like each song was like,
yeah, that
it was hitting.
It's
just, the execution and all the glitches and shit. That's what fucked it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, that definitely was hitting, man. I agree 100%. And another thing too, that when they had their talks, what they felt like R&B was missing, in particular black music of R&B. And it dawned on me when she said that, because I'm like, well, BLS still rocks some shit, but I think she's saying like more stations need to play R&B. And hip hop and pop done, and certain EDMs and stuff done took over. So they don't play a lot of the, R&B like BLS will play and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, BLS will still represent.
BLS is like one of the only stations that's holding that down, for real. So
shout out to you.
Yeah. So and it was like, and for them icons to really say that is kind of feel like, well, damn, is the game really missing that? Because me personally, I listen to the new Silk Sonic album, and I'm like, they bringing back that kind of a feeling though. You feel them?
Oh yeah, Silk Sonic is the shit.
Yo, and they got Boosie hosting the shit, bruh.
Yeah.
That, and I'm like, yo, for them 9 tracks that they put up, it was solid. It was dope. I can't, bruh. That's one of the dopest R&B albums that I heard in a long time. In a long time. So, and it's not just should I say, it gave you a roller coaster emotion. You know what I mean? It gave you like skate where you could party, roller skate to dance. Then they give you some shit where you like, you begging in the rain type shit. You know what I mean? For the fellas and shit who want their ladies back. Then they gave you the close the door shit where you could get sexual and shit. So what's dope about that album is like, it gives you that all around emotion of it. And you know what I mean? So, hey man.
Because Ghostface was like, he wanted to do a whole EP with Silk Sonic.
Yo, that'll be stupid. That'll be stupid. Because Ghost got an old soul himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So that'll be crazy. When I heard
Ghost was going in. Because they had Ghost with last week, him and Raekwon on Drake Champs and shit.
Right.
And Ghost was like, he was telling a story that he got in a shootout with the Delphonics, but the Delphonics was on his side and shit. Because he said both of them was pulling up to some type of spot, and somebody started shooting, and he's like one of the Delphonics members, I forgot his name, pulled this damn pistol out.
Yo,
yeah.
But how gangster is that though? You got the Delphonics in the back of a van and the 15 passenger following you to the studio. You get to the motherfucker whole shootout. And then go to
that motherfucker says, hey, that motherfucker says, can I blow your mind? Ow.
And then you go to the recording studio that night and still record the record. That gotta be the most gangsterous story in hip hop, bro, that I heard, man.
Yeah, they was telling a lot of stories how they went to go day before Biggie got killed. They said they was in LA, and he was like, Ghost was like, I got to the point where he said I just wanted to piece everything up. You know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, I wanted to get in the studio with him. Like, we all get in the studio, me, Ray, and him. We all get in the studio. He said we all shook hands. He said then the day after, they talking about he got killed and shit. He was like, I thought somebody lying or something, or it was some bullshit. But he's like, nah, he really got killed and shit. He was like, I was so fucked up off that shit.
Yeah. That shit hurt it to his heart.
He was like, we was in L.A. He was like, me, Ghost, Cap. He said, we was in L.A.
Wow.
That's
why they
say, crazy,
man,
right?
you know, hey, and that's a testament to always say, you know, give people their flowers while they here, man. You know what I'm saying?
And they actually gave them real flowers.
Yeah.
With their name on the box. It was like a gold box with flowers in it, with both of their names on it, Raekwon and Ghostface.
Y'all, that shit is dope, bro. That shit is dope.
Then I ain't know Ghost is diabetic.
Yeah. He was.
I didn't know that. Because he wasn't even drinking or nothing.
Nah, he was taking like little baby shots and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know he was a diabetic, you know.
That motherfucker cool.
But you know, both of them brothers still looking good, you know, still, you know, same charisma.
Yeah.
You know,
Ray got a book
and still working.
Ray got a book coming out or is out already called Staircase to Stage. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he was talking about that too, yeah.
So he got a book out and shit, you know what I mean? So that I you know, it's just super dope to see them brothers rocking close to 30 years and still looking healthy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You know what I mean? Getting money out here, putting out these records and stuff. That's a beautiful thing, yo. That's
amazing, man.
For real, man.
Yeah, but I thought the interview was so. But you know, they drink champs be catching all the cool ass, dope, epic interviews.
Yeah, they are.
You know what? Who I think is better? Know who I think is better than Drink Champs though?
Who?
Vlad.
Okay, see now he trolling. Yeah,
right.
He trolling.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't know that because I don't watch Vlad at all, so I wouldn't know how fucking Vlad interviews are. I don't subscribe to that motherfucking channel. If I see something come across my feed, I stroll past the bitch. No, that motherfucker Vlad, man, he's a vulture coach.
He be getting motherfuckers to go snitch on themselves and shit.
Yeah, he a vulture coach. and yo, Chizz, yo, you speaking real language. Cause what he do is motherfucking take a certain clip, slice it down. You know what I mean? It don't even be the whole fucking interview. It just be certain particular shit, and he'll edit that the way his editing game is impeccable, bro. Cause he'll edit to that motherfucker sit there and look like he beefing with somebody. And then you got the motherfucker artists that go on there and have to justify the interview like, yo, that I didn't say all what y'all seen. You know what I mean? That ain't the whole.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Man.
But I was doing something in there.
Nah, it's good.
Before we get into anything else, I want to say rest in peace to Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
They said he passed away Sunday. He had some type of rare cancer. With a tumor. 41 years old, he had a tumor that was growing inside one of his main valves in his heart. They said he'd been battling shit for like 6-7 years. So you think the brother had to be almost mid-30s when he got diagnosed? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, and rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
I was just talking. Hey, Matt, I don't know who I was. Was it you or Chizz? I was like, yo, when I started, think about he died at 41. Matt, when I was 40.
You saying that to me?
Yeah. Okay, Chizz.
I remember.
I was just working at PATH. I met Matt. 40 is still a really good age for a guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And for him to go at 41, I kind of felt some kind of way, because I don't know why, but I felt like I remember 40 almost like the back of my hand, because like that's those last years we still got that energy, we still got the swag. You can date a chick in their 20s, you can date a chick that's over 40. You kind of like right in that middle age. You can freelance. You can freelance at 40, right? Thank you, Chizz. Thanks for filling that So when I heard his age, damn, 41, he's got all the money in the world, the baton. And
all the control and power.
Yeah, but and you just think about it's sad. It's sad to think about, again, rest in peace.
Remember, Kobe was like, what, 40 or 41?
Yeah, Kobe, another one, yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's just something about that age. I just felt like it was a great age, but I guess in that case of like a Kobe Bryant or the baton, you just go wow. You missed some of the best years, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because you think about me and Matt, we getting close to that age, 40.
Oh, yeah, jumping up to that 40, man.
We getting very close to that. It's kind of scary a realization,
I mean, no, all depends on how you look at that. Like, we're talking about two sad situations, whether they're Kobe or the baton guy. But if you're talking about the average dude that makes it his 40, he's pretty much got his mojo going. He's working, gainfully employed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 40 is a great age. I always look back at 40 a lot for some reason.
Right.
So I think when I heard that situation, I said, man, because man, you remember me at 40, bro. I was Mr. Energy. I mean, I still got it going on a little bit, but I figured that was 15 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm 55. So it's like, you ain't gonna have that same swag as much as that 40. But good year, but God bless, man. I really do.
Yeah, man. Condolences, God bless the friends, family, kids, all the loved ones, because it's very unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Yeah. I think the person who's probably fucked up and you probably don't know is Kanye West. Because
they was going back and forth.
Right.
Well, mainly Kanye was going back at him because Kanye didn't like that he took the role at Louis Vuitton.
Right.
It was all petty shit.
It was all petty shit that he didn't apologize. He didn't get the mend that relationship.
No.
You know what I mean? And I personally think Kanye, and you look at that Drink Champs interview, you know what I mean? He mentioned Virgil name a couple of times, you know what I mean?
He did.
I think he's real I think most part consciously, it won't be said again, but deep down inside, I think he's really fucked up over it, you know what I mean?
Because he hasn't released no statement since on Virgil passed.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. You know how many times probably people trying to contact him to get a statement, but he's not going to release one. You know what I mean? Because this is where your conscience be fucking with you. Damn, I was.
It's a deep cut for him.
You feel right?
It's a deep cut for him.
I was beefing with this guy over taking a job that was benefiting, and he just, died. And the crazy part is, okay, Kanye, you trained him. He was underneath your wing. He went out and explored and became a head designer for Louis Vuitton. That should have been a proud moment for you. But you want to take the whole, 50 Cent route and try to beef with motherfuckers for clout a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, for what?
Yeah.
Over clothes, my guy? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You really gonna throw that relationship away? So now, I'm sure when his passing, you know what I mean? It's like, but I heard Louis Vuitton now put Kanye West in charge of being the head designer and Virgil's spot and shit. So I don't know how that's gonna go.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Due to the fact that he still has a contract with Gap too. You know what I mean? So
right. Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. But rest in peace to Virgil and his family, like you said, man. And overall, makes you look at just from that perspective too, and this is my opinion. I'm sure my brothers on this show from Chizz and Earl feel the same way. You gotta make sure your health is wealth, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta make sure your health is wealth. I mean, this man died from cancer. Like you said, he probably was diagnosed at 30 something, but who really knew, probably other than his family, if he told them. You know what I mean?
He kept it very secretive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So at the end of the day, brothers, I know as men, men itself, bro, please go and get that checkup. I know we got the whole stickler, we don't want nothing up our ass and everything, but when it comes to trying to find this cure for cancer, because cancer don't got no remorse for no motherfucking body, bro.
No.
That motherfucker,
No.
that cancer is the most gangsterest motherfucker there is. You know what I mean? That motherfucker don't give a fuck about you either way. So the motherfucker motherfucking hoe, you go in there and you might have to take one for the team, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take one for the team, bro. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, if you could detect that shit early and get that shit out your system early, yo, the better.
Chance to fight it.
Right. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, yo, I'm getting ready to. What is this? December. I'm getting ready. By mid next month, I gotta go for my whole physical checkup. So I don't. You know, just please.
Me too.
Brothers, and it ain't even got no age on it. This how cancer is fucked up. You know what I mean? Cause it don't have no age on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? We thinking, oh, we at a certain age. You, like Jones said, at 40, you feeling energetic and everything else. But look at this man. This man died at his early 40s, bro.
41, you right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, yo, go and get that checkup, man. Go and get that checkup. It ain't, I know, man, we prideful as fuck. We prideful with fear. Cause we like, man, I don't want to get that shit, but we scared of what the fuck they gonna tell us if we do get checked. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, listen, I'd rather motherfucker give me the 100 statement of what I need to do and how my body is, so I can motherfucking get that shit out of me, man. I don't want to be a motherfucking Walking Dead motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So go get that checkup,
Hey, man. You're right, man. Right. Tell him right. Get that checkup. Hey, man, me and Chizz had a little funny conversation this week. I want to take it off the serious note for a minute.
Yeah.
So me and Chizz was talking, right? And I don't know who started it, Chizz. You know where I'm about to go. Chizz, like, you ever notice when man get rolling? He always go, nah, man. Right? I said, wait. I forgot who was it that checked mad on it in the comment section, or they checked mad on it. I don't know if it was H-Rap or one of them.
Bro.
And I always noticed it with Mad, but it kind of, that's how Mad expressed himself. You know what I mean? That was almost like Mad took before he goes into what he said.
Yeah,
right? Cause
that's the Jersey, that's the early Jersey shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, who checked you? Who checked you on that from the show?
Bro,
who was
I
Mad?
don't even know. I can't recall. I might be recollecting wrong. You might be right. It might have been H-Rap. It might have been Chief, or it might have been D Great. It might have been one of them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yo, this is how I talk. This is the jerk. Hey, bro, hey Jones, and you can attest to this. In that early 90s of hip hop in Jersey, bro, nah, I mean was the motherfucking slogan. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know who
really coined that? Biggie.
Right.
In that one line.
Right.
I mean? And once he said it like that, when he said it the way he said it, now it's like, nah, I mean,
right.
It ain't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's, nah, I mean, I think Biggie coined that. I swear to God.
Yeah. And Jersey just embraced it. You know what I mean? Just like we embraced the whole, we embraced the whole Mobb Deep shit. What was it? What up, Dunn? What up, God? Peace. You know what I mean? I mean, hey.
It's the lingo.
It's the lingo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We wasn't even 5%, but we was up there. What up, God? Peace, God. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Dunn? You know what I mean? What up, son? Yo, we call each other, like we said, we call each other son because we shine like one. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
that's the up top. If you're from the South and y'all call us up top, that's the up top lingo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't help, nah, I mean. Know what I mean? You know, shit. Nas and Damian Marley got a song called "Nah Me." You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man.
Yo, I'm gonna trademark the shit if I mean if it ain't trademarked or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be dope.
You need to get merch and everything with that
merch, yeah. You know, shit. But hey,
everybody know what that shirt mean. Know what I mean?
No, but it is the truth though, Joes. I do when I get into my zone of a rant. I found myself saying that shit a lot too. One day, I was on the Greatest Show, and I was going ham on a certain topic that hit home, but I was going in on it, and I found myself saying, "Nah, I mean," probably like 30 times in the sentence, but it made sense. It made sense like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? That made sense like a motherfucker.
D Great was like, D Great was probably, yeah, brother, I know what you mean, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? What Bernie say? See, the word motherfucker is a noun. It describes a person, place, or thing. You know? You can hear the word motherfucker 30 times and it makes sense like a motherfucker. So it's the same thing with nah mean. You can hear nah mean 30 times, but you get the point of what I'm saying at this, you know what I mean, particular subject.
Exactly.
So, yay, bro, listen.
I just had to bring that. Me and Chizz, so I had to bring that up, man. That was just funny. I told Chizz what I was going to do is curiosity throughout the show. I was just going to go, nah, I mean, right, curiosity. And Chizz like, yo, you think Mad gonna catch that, Joe? I said, I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. But I said, fuck it, I can put it out there on the conversation.
But I probably wouldn't have catched it, because guess what? That's the shit that we say up here. That's what I'm saying. So
right.
It wouldn't have been no shit to where I catch it, because I'm thinking this is regular Jersey talk, how us brothers up here in Jersey talk. We understand the word, I mean, you know what I mean? So it ain't, and like every region got their own slang. Nah, I mean, you know, like you said, Biggie said it, and Jersey just took the ball and ran with it. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm sorry, y'all gonna hear nah, I mean probably 100 times in this show, but it's gonna be all right. Hey, yo, we didn't get a chance. I know we was out for a little while. Mm-hmm. Did we talk about the young Dolph situation? No.
They just had a funeral yesterday.
Yeah, right. I don't think we addressed that, did we?
I know me and Jones was talking behind the scenes heavy about that young Dolph situation. And again, rest in peace to young Dolph. I think the whole Memphis from that young Dolph death has been on a shootout rant for what I was hearing.
Yeah, it's off over there.
Yeah, like the rapper black youngster, his grandmother got shot or something like that, or his grandmother's house got shot.
They shot the comedian, the young boy, the comedian, but I guess he came out and said something, but he was trying to make it as a, you know, lighthearted kind of comic moment, but they smoked him too for what he said. Mm-hmm. I don't think I don't know, but they was going on a rant out there, man, like a shooting rant, bro.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. So prayers up to everybody out there in what is it, Memphis, North Memphis, South Memphis, wherever, just the state of Memphis, man.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, hey, man, rest in peace. And it's sad, bro. This dude was going to get some cookies for his family and got shot.
Yeah.
That's just...
Niggas is ruthless.
Well, I think it got, which was no surprise everybody was talking about. I think that, did they arrest Yo Gotti? And when he comes back, he's getting arrested for questioning and all that stuff?
No, they didn't arrest him. Because, you know, him and Yo Gotti been going back and forth for years.
They're beefing, yeah. But I think they're going to
years.
I think they'll bring. From what there's one clip I saw. I want to make sure I'm right about it. Mm-hmm. But I think wherever he gets back from, where he gets back from, they're going to bring him up for questioning and shit.
Yeah, because it was an attempt on Young Dolph's life a few years ago.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
it's somebody that definitely wanted him dead, because that was a hit.
Yeah, and it was.
It was two shooters. It was a hit.
Yeah, it was personal.
50 rounds. They sprayed out 50.
Yeah, it was no robbery because he had mad jewelry on him, money in his pocket, all that shit still was there. They wanted him dead.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And he was only 36 years old.
Yo.
He was only 36. Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to Chinks Drugs. Rest in peace to what's the other kid?
Yeah.
XXXTentacion. Rest in peace to a lot of these. I don't understand how y'all bring in the streets into the industry like that. I understand the whole gangster rap persona and everything. You want to be commercially successful, but this shit is
all the stuff. Lil Durk, all these rappers. They got 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the game. So it's more fashionable to be a gang member than it's ever been in rap. And it's kind of hard. So you would think that they would be more protected. Okay, one of us made it out, but then there's so much beef and this, that, and third between them because you this world famous rapper, but you still got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I think that's a little bit difficult for them.
And I don't even understand the whole Fetty Wap shit. Like now they saying this man might be facing life. You gon'
he ain't never getting out. Look like.
And the crazy part, this what I can't wrap my motherfucking mind around. You had the industry in your hands at one point, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
You had 5 songs that was charted in the most like top 10 on hip hop. You had 5 songs on the radio. 5 of them things. I just can't wrap my mind around how, like Jones said, it's a 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But
it's all
it gotta be a point in your mind where you gotta be like, you know what, I'm done with this street shit. Let me just go get this money. It gotta be to a point where it gets there. And see, this is that whole, yo man, I will never leave the hood mentality that motherfuckers got too. You know what I mean? Listen,
right, yeah, that's a whole other situation. Yeah, I agree.
Listen.
Like T.I. told Jeezy, like, yo, you gonna have to make a choice. You can't be rapping and then still be hustling.
And
like, you gonna have to make a choice.
It's all the way facts. It's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do both, bro. That shit would not mix. Hell, for the most part, and you seen that in Biggie Smalls movie. How, Biggie made the choice to get this motherfucking music shit going. You know what I mean? Because he didn't want to be in the streets no more. He knew from getting locked up the first time it wasn't going to be a go. Okay? Yo. You know what I mean? So, come on, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it got to be to a point how people just taking... that whole transition, like, yo, people, grandmama houses is getting shot up over this shit now.
Yeah.
It's not even hip hop no more at this point. It's just regular.
Nah, this shit ain't cool. It's sad.
Yeah, it's real live street shit. It really is real live street shit. That is just crazy to me, man. So rest in peace to Young Dolph. Rest in peace to anybody that was in a position of getting hit with whatever's going on, and just prayers over to Memphis, man, for real. Man. Man, we get ready to approach our hour. So what we gonna do is play a song And I say song with enthusiasm because I want people to hear. And we'll be right back right here on Theory of the Culture Show. Mad Notch, Chizz, Roundtree, Earl Jones. Let's go. Back right here on Theory of the Culture Show, built for this network. You know what I mean? We podcasting everywhere, every which where you can find podcasting. I don't know how long again we gonna be on these certain podcasts, but I get into in depth towards the end of the show. But anyway, we got our famous segment. The most famous segment everybody basically looks for on Theory of the Culture Show. And it's called You Doing Too Much.
Doing too much.
Basically, You Doing Too Much is anybody could get it. You doing too much. It could be from your mama to your little newborn baby. Only people we don't touch are you doing too much.
Damn. The baby too, man?
The baby too, man.
Wow.
He's got to get it too. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Man, hey, it's
Oh,
tough.
man.
It's tough. It's tough. You doing too much. It's tough. It's tough out here on the you doing too much tip. You know what I mean? But only people we don't touch is the Most High or the dead. You know what I mean? We don't touch that. I'm not trying to get no bad luck for none of y'all motherfuckers out here. So, for real, I'm not touching that shit at all. So, without further ado, my boy Earl Jones got one for y'all. Let's get it, Joe.
Alright. So I work with this motherfucker named Lawrence, right? He's a supervisor, but he has the lower totem pole of being a supervisor. You got Don, he's the GM. Dan is underneath him. Then it's this motherfucker here.
Right.
Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence.
He's just making it bad for all the Lawrence in the world. He's making it bad for Lawrence Chisholm. He's making it bad for Lawrence Taylor. He's making it bad for Lawrence Fishburne. He's making it bad for every damn Lawrence.
Oh, shit.
So I work there Friday, y'all. I work there Friday part-time. I'm going on a Monday. I go in there every once in a while on a Monday and shit, right? And usually, if anybody knows anything about the restaurant business, on a Monday, especially after Thanksgiving, people kind of save their money, this, that, and third. So the restaurant ain't going to be that fucking crowded, right? Right.
Right.
this motherfucker. And Chizz helped me figure it out about this motherfucker. You know, he one of the managers. It'll be like 3 people in a restaurant. Now I'm a host in there, so you don't need. I'm like, why is this motherfucker keeping me here so late? Because I ain't hosting shit. I'm up there sitting down on the phone talking with my friends and shit. You know, because ain't nothing to do with this motherfucker. You know, so his ass will keep you there. I come around 4 o'clock. He'll keep me there till like 11 o'clock at night with like 3 damn people in the whole damn restaurant. Right? So, I'm looking at this motherfucker, right? And I can't figure this shit out. Why the fuck is he keeping me there so late? So this one girl, server, her name is Coy. She comes up to me. I thought it was just a meet thing at first. Maybe he thinks I only work 1 day a week or 1 day every 2 weeks. I'll keep his ass till 11, even if it's not crowded. So this girl, Coy, she's a server. She was the first server in. So the first server in is usually the first one cut. At the end of the night, they cut and tell you to go the fuck home. So Coy walks over to me. I'm sitting down there. Hey, Earl, how you doing? You know, she's kind of like a Becky kind of sounding girl. Hey, Earl, how you doing? All right. I said, I hope we get out of here early tonight. You know, I know because I'm the first server and there's nothing happening here. I'm not making any money. And he should just cut me. I said, you know, Court, you're right. She said, but he's not going to cut me. He's going to make me stay till like 10, 11 o'clock. Then he's going to cut me. Then I have to do all the side work. Then before I know it, it's 1 o'clock in the morning before I get home. Okay, damn, I understand. I said, Courtney, he do that shit with you too? She said, yeah. I said, I thought it was just me and shit. I don't know, maybe the motherfucker doesn't like me or something, you know. So, and I went back to what Matt was saying. Jones, you're going to keep your ass there at 11 because you're only there 1 day a week. But then Chizz came up with the most logical situation. Chizz, whose also name is Lawrence, y'all. He messing it up for Chizz, too. Chizz said, Jones, every time you work with this motherfucker, he keep you there late. Because Chizz be hearing it, because Chizz be on the phone with me while I'm at Fridays. He's like, damn, it's quiet as hell in there, Jones. I can hear all the music they playing in there. Type shit. Right. Usually if the restaurant's filled up, you can't hear that music that good if it was filled up. Right. So Chizz said, you know, Jones, he said he probably wasn't the manager and shit. So since his ass got to stay there late, he tried to make everybody stay there. I said, you know what, Chizz? I said, I got what Mad was saying. Okay, I think Mad was partially right. But that damn sure got to what Chizz. He probably one of them motherfuckers ain't gonna get out of there like 2 in the morning. So he feel like since I gotta be here late, y'all gotta be here late. So now I know why this motherfucker Lawrence manages the way he does. That's crazy. That son of a bitch. You know, so what I did was Monday, okay, yeah, what I did, check it, man. I got him. I'm going to tell you the story, man. So, everybody know my leg is hurt, my knees messed up, the foot messed up, and I got a doctor's note, too, right? Right. So I saw it coming. Here come Lawrence. He's coming at 4, I coming at 4. I said, this motherfucker gonna cut me late. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in their office around 8 o'clock. He don't ever leave his fucking office, y'all. He might come out. You know how a man's supposed to come out, see if the food's okay. Yeah. He don't do none of that shit. He come out to the door, stick his head out, and look, and he walk right the fuck back into the office. That's what he do. He don't check the care people. So I said, I'm gonna go in there with me and my classic limp. Oh, Limp Biscuit over here. They call me Limp Biscuit now. Limp Biscuit. You know, and they call me Limp Biscuit, man. So I said, I'm gonna knock on the door, and I'm gonna tell him, I say, Lawrence, listen, man, my leg's in a lot of pain tonight, brother. And, you know, can I get on out of here, man? And he know I got that doctor's note. You know this motherfucker was so mad, he looked like he didn't want to hear from me and shit. He said, oh, okay, is that it? Is that all? I said, yeah, that's it. All right, see you later, Lawrence. That motherfucker walked the fuck past me, drove off, never came the fuck back. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he looked like he was really mad, yo. Like he was really upset that I was rolling early, but he couldn't do shit about it because I had the doctor's note. And it was like, because, okay, that's like, okay, if I tell him, you know how I go down. Hey, my legs hurt, and then something happened, then, you know, he's accountable to be sued and shit. So the motherfucker had to let me go that night, but he was mad as shit. He looked like he didn't want to talk to my ass at that point. Wow. Yep. He wanted to flip the bird on you and shit. I bet you he did.
Yes, he did.
So that's why I say, oh, Laura's doing too much. So now, see now, what's gonna be interesting? That's what's gonna be interesting. Now you know me, I'm gonna go there like once every 3 weeks and shit. You know, for now. What's gonna be interesting the next time I work with his ass. By that time, my leg will probably healed up. The motherfucker probably can't wait to keep my ass there all that.
He probably damn you for playing.
No, right. No, next one I gotta be cool. But I'm gonna be cool anyway, man, because word to Mad, you know, we gotta keep our health together, right?
Word.
Hey, man, what the hell is that?
That
sounds like somebody choking.
That's Chizz shit.
Yeah, excuse me.
Oh, well, that was you, Chizz?
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody was choking the shit out you.
Chizz don't got, ladies and gentlemen, I love my brother Chizz, and we on You Doing Too Much, and I'm going to get back to it. But Chizz do a lot. Fucking You Doing Too Much. Chizz do a lot. Chizz don't got no proper podcast etiquette whatsoever, yo. Chizz, you be hearing motherfucking, you be hearing dishes being washed and everything during the show, washing machines going, police sirens in the background and shit. You would think this motherfucker would be like, let me mute the phone while Man and Jones is going there. Nope, not Chizz. That motherfucker, you would hear a whole motherfucking zoo in the background of Chizz's house, and he won't mute nothing. So for all you first time listeners who sitting here like, what does that sound like Earl just said? You got to excuse our brother Chizz. Chizz don't got no.
Like, you got like filters in the booth, and maybe something went off in the booth and shit. I said, man, what's going on with you, man? He said, nah, Jones, that's his ass. I said, what the fuck? That motherfucker sound like he was blowing his notebook, like he was blowing a bugle and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit sounded crazy.
Holy shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like Mad told me one time in our friendship. Chizz, if you ever value our friendship, don't do that shit on the show no more, okay?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't know what the fuck that shit.
I'm serious. We working out. Me and Jones working on Chizz, y'all. We is. You gotta understand. We working.
Now, Matt, what I want you to do when you edit the show, don't edit the bugle out. We want to keep the bugle in.
No, we gotta keep the bugle in. We gotta keep the bugle going. But oh my God, bro. Chizz, ladies and gentlemen, Chizz don't have no proper podcast etiquette. You know what I mean? That man blew his nose, and I know he got the phone right next to him. His mute button is right there. You would think a motherfucker would be like, let me mute my phone so they won't hear me blow my nose.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to finagle it.
No, motherfucker.
There's no finagling with that shit.
Hey, Jones,
you did a bad job.
Right. What he did was pull his phone to the side and shit. He didn't even try to hit the mute button. He pulled his phone to the side and tried to motherfucking blow that nose. That motherfucker sound like a whole elephant in the back, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God,
hey, Chizz,
bro.
I'm telling you, Chizz, you keep blowing your nose like that, man. You gonna blow something out your head you might need one day, my brother. I heard that's something. Cause I ain't never blown my nose like that. I ain't never heard no shit come out my nose like that,
bro. Man, that's Jones. I don't even know. Jones was in mid conversation, like, "Hey, wait a minute, what the fuck is that?" I'm like, "That's on this motherfucker's ear, not me."
That motherfucker sounded like the horn section from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh my God, bro, son. Holy shit, man. Chizz don't got. I'm telling you. Yo, it ain't a you doing too much. Chizz be doing a lot, y'all. He does a lot. He does a lot, man. We trying to work on our brother podcast etiquette, y'all. So, you know, we on Theory of the Culture, and this is a disclaimer, we raw and authentic, unapologetic, unfiltered. You know what I mean? What you see with us is what you get. For real. I know we gotta be, you know, professional, but, you know, at the end of the day, we professional, but we raw at the same time. We ratchet,
raw professional.
Right, ratchet with a little bit of professional. And it is clear you see our brother Chizz, you know, we got some podcast etiquette to work on Chizz with. It is okay. You know what I mean? But it's, you know.
It's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be alright. He gonna get it. He gonna get it.
So man, I know I'm gonna finish this thing up about this motherfucker Lawrence, so we need to get into what you really need to talk about.
Yeah.
So anyway, you know, old Lawrence, he one of them young brothers. Lawrence looks like he may be 28, 27. You know, he got the dreadlocks going on and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker, see now, he like to go out to his car and he come back smelling like Bob Marley and shit, right? I wonder that motherfucker came and I said, God damn. I said, you smoking that lovely. I told him, right? Motherfucker walk the fuck away from me. See now, you gonna sit up there and try to keep people along. Y'all gonna tell you why now. I probably figured it out with this motherfucker. And he'll never come out to see the people. He probably go to his car. You know, he probably blow something up in there. Come back. He hide in the motherfucker, so he should go in the office. He probably get pepper and shit to make him something to eat and shit. Cause he got the munchies like a motherfucker. So that's why his ass don't ever come out and check the customers, cause he be high as fuck, you know. So Lawrence doing too much, man. He's doing too much, man. Yo,
next time Lawrence come up to you, or you go up to Lawrence, you just hit him with this. Can you bust my tables?
You gonna bust my tables? I know where man was going with it.
That'll fuck his whole high up right there. Soon as he come back with the loud and be like, can you bust my tables?
Imagine you telling the manager that shit. Oh, man.
Can you bust my
tables? He's high looking at your ass crazy.
Right. Can you bust my tables?
That's fucked up. Yeah, that will fuck us high up too. Hey Lawrence, it's busy out here. You gonna help me bust my table? Lawrence don't want to get up and do shit at that point. Yeah, you know what though? You think about that, Mac. Okay, because your job gets like randoms and shit like that, right? I'm sure to some degree Fridays does something if they suspect something. Now about him, right? Mm-hmm. Suppose one day, every once in a while, what happens with us every once in a while, corporate stops, like the big headquarters. They stop it. Suppose this motherfucker come and smell like Bob Marley, just blowing in the wind, and he come in the door, and the motherfucking corporate sitting right in the office. How the hell you cover that shit up? You know what I'm saying? Because I know I smell them all the time. I'm like, damn, this probably get high a lot. You know, I mean, I know this shit's legal, but goddamn, you know, you gonna fuck around and get fried like a motherfucker.
Yeah. You know? Only thing at that point is you tell a motherfucker to join in, join out.
Join out. He better offer them some shit, right? He better offer them some shit. Like,
hey, listen.
I got some for y'all too, man.
You know what I mean? Listen, we all in this fuck. You know, you gotta scientifically give the speech. Hey, listen, we all fucked up here. You know, we dealing with a lot. Come on, man, just hit this motherfucker. You know, it ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know, break it down to them. They'll be broke. You know what I mean? If you break it down right.
You let it be broke, motherfucker. Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Oh, man.
All right, enough about Lawrence, man. Fuck that motherfucker. All right, so, man, you got your announcement to drop. Man, you got the announcement to drop. Let's get with it, man. This is what everybody been waiting for. Go ahead.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Spreaker has added a term and condition basically to say, you know, as far as, because we do music shows here on Built for This Network. We got music to theory of the culture. So, at the end of the day, they talking about they don't want DJ mixes or music in any shows. Or your show will be basically deleted or whatever. Built for This Network, we consist of a lot of music on it. Basically, a lot of our shows consist of that. I think Chief Rocker Show play music. You know what I mean? I know H-Rap play music, Big Illinois, myself, Mooka Dean, Purplelicious. So, in the mix of even theory of the culture. Post 2. Okay, let me go. I'll call you in a minute. I'm being inspected. But, okay, where I was at.
You thought you guys got Mooka Dean and all that who play
Okay.
music.
Yeah.
So, basically, it is not just our network is being affected. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other people, like from the X Squads and, you know what I mean, Homestyle Music, Love Unlimited, New Max Radios, WBRPs, all of these people who genuinely play music on their shows. You know what I mean? We got hip-hop battles, slow jam battles. So, there's a whole Spreaker community out here that plays music. You know what I mean? So, iHeartRadio, which now purchased basically Spreaker, you know what I mean, is now saying that we cannot play music no more. Now, if they look at the analytics, okay, I understand Spreaker is a podcast talking platform, but if you got about 100 and something DJs who play music and people love to hear certain music that's being played via podcast, why would you take that element away? So that lets me further know that the industry, iHeartRadio, is basically behind the record labels, or the record labels are behind iHeartRadio. So now it's looking like a copyright infringement thing with people. You know, basically these labels want to get paid, the artists want to get paid, but majority is the labels, you know what I mean? I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. It's the labels that want to get paid. Me personally, I feel like if we pay our subscription monthly, we should be able to do whatever the fuck we want on our platform. Long as y'all getting y'all cut or whatever y'all getting y'all cut, we should be the freelance of whatever we doing. 9 times out of 10, again, I don't know about other networks. Other networks could probably monetize off their networks and get paid from ads and everything else. I don't know if that's a separate thing. Could be not. I don't know. But then again, we don't, they're not going to tell us nothing. My whole thing is, if this continues to happen with the fans and Chief Rocker Show, Theory of the Culture Show, XY, all the people that I named shows that continue to play music could be muted and you couldn't hear the show, Built for This Network might have to move and find another home to be a distribution to. Now, there's going to be talks on the table real soon with the Spreaker community, and what I mean by community, the identities of Built for This Network, X Squad, WBRP, all the people that I named. New Max Radio, Truth Radio, everybody. We're gonna have to, collectively, as a unit, we can start our own streaming platform. You feel what I'm saying? But again, it gotta be a talk. Everything gotta be organized out. It gotta be a committee, a board, everything else. So that's a whole rigmarole to sort out. But in the case if it doesn't happen, myself, A-Trap, and Chief Rocker, who founded Built for This Network, will have to have a meeting amongst ourselves, then amongst the whole team, to understand we might have to move Built for This Network to another platform or plateau station that we feel comfortable with, that's gonna embrace of what we doing. You feel what I'm saying? And continue the ball rolling. With that being said,
that's crazy, right?
With that being said, underneath the breath of everything, over 200 people who follow us. I understand it can be a hassle and a headache to download apps and everything. You know what I mean? Of trying to register and follow and do all this stuff. But I'm asking you to take that moment to do it. And the reason why is because it will show the next identity who we mess with that we're bringing some element to the table. You feel what I'm saying? I understand you might have your Spreaker podcast apps and everything else that's in your phones right now, or however you listening to the show via Google Podcasts or whatever. But I'm asking you, if you are a follower right here on the Spreaker.com platform, if Built for This Network, which will be an announcement, you know what I mean, if we make that decision to move, to please come over to that identity and download that app and follow us there. You know what I mean? Where you get 10 times probably more the content, a new breath of fresh air on the contents that you hear today. You feel what I'm saying? We love y'all. We love the fans. You know what I mean? Without y'all, again, we don't get paid doing this here. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe it is a time or a sign to level up and start thinking about monetizing our situations. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but we need y'all support. You know what I mean? Me, Earl, Chizz, we do Theory of the Culture in the sense of bringing y'all our opinions on what's going on in the culture. We also entertain y'all during y'all daily day. You know what I mean? To give y'all the laugh or something in that nature. You know what I mean? So we get on serious topics. We get on certain areas, but for the most part, it's to entertain y'all. You know what I mean? To give y'all something to get y'all minds off of whatever y'all got going on. So that's the purpose of Theory of the Culture. And we would love for all our fans to continue to support us wherever we go. So understand, I don't know, even putting up this show with music, if it's going to get flagged or not. I don't know. Me doing the show Friday will get flagged or not. I don't know how, like I said in the beginning, I don't know how long we gonna be here. But and I mean, we gonna ride it until all four wheels falls off. You feel what I'm saying? But if it comes to that point, right, to where we have to pack our bags and take our talent somewhere else, we just asking our main fans, supporters, everybody in chat room, background listener, overseas, every continent based, even in the States, or everybody who rock with us, to come and follow us over to that next identity of state shows is music. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you take that from D Great, and I know D Great could probably do a talk show or here and there, but D Great is a music head at heart. You know what I mean? He's a music head at heart. So that's like if you taking away the actual equipment away from a DJ who loved the DJ. You know what I mean? You can't, you taking away his arsenal, his guns away from him. You know what I mean? So, listen, at the end of the day, please have a kind heart and let us do what we do. We bring entertainment, we bring happiness, we bring joyous, we bring positive feedback off everything that every crew member and every station brings. And not just, I'm speaking on behalf of Built for This Network, but I'm probably speaking for the whole community as well. You know what I mean? Everybody brings something to the table within their own network that people love what they doing, and that brings them a joy out their day. So if you taking that away from them, I mean, come on now. So you will be doing yourself a disservice by discontinuing music on any podcast level on this platform. And that's just coming from DJ Mad Knox. You know what I mean? In the meantime, between time, give them y'all socials, man. Let them know where they can catch you at.
Yo, I ain't got a motherfucking thing.
You can catch Jones. You can catch Jones there at I ain't got a motherfucking thing.com. You know what I mean?
Hey man, let me ask you something. Is Chizz still there before we close out?
Hey Chizz. Nah, he sound like he on the phone, but he probably mute his phone. So he probably somewhere dropping
maybe
deuce.
He's dropping a deuce somewhere. Yeah, okay.
The shit out.
I'm gonna tell you, man. That was beautifully said. First of all, I will say on some real shit. That was good that you did that, and it was a very good. You know what? You kind of coined up everything, because for the time we've been on Built for This, and whole theory, the culture, Chief Rockin' them, A-Trap the Great, Purplicious to the death. It felt like a little family as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to kind of see that get muted, that is a little. It's sad. It saddens your heart a little.
Right.
So it's like I remember the time when I started up, and he was telling me about Chizz about to bounce over here, and he's about to start up this whole new regime.
Right.
And I'm slowly but surely checking it out, and then you and Chizz started out, and eventually y'all had invited me on for like a last half hour thing when we first started. I was like, that's pretty cool. And, just kind of blossomed into this next level thing.
Right.
So it's if that's the case, it does get a little sad if that's how Spreaker has to, you're basically getting swallowed up by that big bank take little bank type of theory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
with iHeartRadio, so I mean, I get where that happens at. It's all business. You know how it goes. It's just sad that we all, people look forward to probably listen to a Chief show. They look forward to listening to, a D-Great show or the battles and things like that.
Right.
So, it'd be sad to see all of that, and everybody has to kind of go their own way and do something this, that, and third. So that was a really, 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 that was a nice thing that you did, man. That's all I'm going to say. That was well versed.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of fucked up, but everybody's strong, and we will bounce back. Whatever route we go in. I believe that.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, we gonna announce if we do have to leave. But in the meantime, you can still catch us here, man. We gonna ride this thing until all four of the wheels fall off. You feel what I'm saying? So
it's a little disheartening, but
Yeah, absolutely. I feel some kind of way. I ain't gonna lie. Matt, now let me ask you this. Now, is there a date that iHeart's giving Spreaker to say, hey, this date, if you use music, we'll terminate your show. Is there a date yet, or is it just all up in the air?
No. And see, that's why I feel like at the end of the day, and I spoke to, a couple of people behind the scenes, DJ 12 and everybody else, they put in this in their terms and conditions. They knew terms and conditions, but they didn't give a specific date. So it's like you don't know if you're playing music, you're gonna get flagged or not. And see, this is where the fucked up part comes in, that because if I'm paying, again, you're taking money out my subscription off my card every month, every year, whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? If you're taking that, why would you sit there and mute my show? I'm paying for the service that you're providing. You're telling me, fuck what you're paying, I'm just going to mute your shit without any negotiation on the table, without even saying, hey, listen, in January such and such 2022, you know what I mean? I know your subscription is $50 a month, but for the direct licenses of you to play music, we're going to boost it up $60 a month. If you can't do the $60 a month, your show, and want to keep the $50 a month, you have to be a talk-based show. You can't play music on your show. You ain't even giving me that type of option. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's like, yo, it's like at this point, they not giving me a specific date to answer your question, Jones. They just put it in their terms and conditions. That's why I said, I don't know how long we're going to be here. You feel what I'm saying? Because we don't know. We don't know if Derry other again, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be this month. I don't know if it's going to be beginning of 2022 that they going to
start a new year. Yeah,
right. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, in the meantime, we just going to ride this until all four wheels fall off and figure it out moving forward. You know what I mean? So that's basically.
Hey, Chizz. I'm sorry, man. While you was gone, you guys gave a good speech. I don't know how much of you heard, but it was a great speech.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, okay, cool. And I heard it. So, I guess he's going through your shout outs, man. Chizz, you got the drop, man?
Yeah, well, you know, Chizz 1984 Instagram launch. Well, I ain't launched from your job, but launched Chizz on Facebook, YouTube, Funk Around, Entertainment, Timeless Music. I guess, you know, just continue to support y'all, blessings, and shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
that's all I got.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, Energy and Volumes, man, the pre-order, you could pre-order that thing right now. You know what I mean? If you haven't already, if the official drop is Christmas Day, but you could go on your infamous, your most comfortable digital streaming platform right now and pre-order Mad Knox Energy and Volumes. You know what I mean? The album. The last album of 2021.
Hey, before you go, man, I don't know if I told you, when you did the drop, I just happened to go on FB. First thing that popped up. I said, oh, sweat, man. I forgot you was doing drop, but then I remember you doing. I said, you did that drop out there. Chizz on the intro, and the track was hard. I said, you caught that. That was a great drop, by the way. Great drop.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. The first track that comes on is our brother Chizz Roundtree giving that Energy and Volumes poetry. You feel what I'm saying? To set the album off, and man, it is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and go and purchase. Don't just stream one song. Purchase the whole damn thing. Purchase all the albums that I got out now. You feel what I'm saying? Go to Mad Knox on that YouTube. Go to E10 Productions for the man Earl Jones. Go to Timeless Music Group where you catch that Gangsta Funk video, everything else. Front Round Records where you can catch myself, Chizz Roundtree, everybody else. The End of the Bench up there, you know what I mean, with the homie H-Rap B. Follow and subscribe to that. Built for This Radio where you catch this show and all the other shows that be rocking on this Spreaker platform on YouTube. You know what I mean? On the Built for This Radio. Make sure you go follow that. This Friday, we got the #1 Chief Rocker. versus Cool Set.
What up, Chief?
In the hip hop battle. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you, Built for This Network is sweeping the board. Shout out to Big Illinois, Raider Kev. Y'all did y'all thing. Big Illinois, y'all did y'all thing last back. I know they say it's no tie. In my book, I had it as a tie. But, you know, I'm naturally rooting for the home team of Built for This Network. You know what I mean? But Chief Rocker versus Cool Cell this Friday. Hip hop battle hosted by The Greatest. And hopefully we don't get flagged for this shit. I'm just praying we don't get flagged for this. So, you know, it's going to be a good battle overall, man. But in the meantime, between time, remember, again, health is wealth. Stay blessed up. You know what I mean? Wear a mask, wash your ass, go out with some dignity and some class. Get vaccinated if you need to get vaccinated. They got this new fucking coronavirus called, I don't know, a Omicron or whatever the fuck you want to name. So be careful for this shit that's coming out. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, stay safe, stay blessed up. We're about to end 2021. It's going to, we only got couple of weeks of this 2021 left. So going into your new year, man, whatever you got going on, just put it all, or at least some of it, in God's hands. You know what I mean? Because God don't bless people who don't do the work themselves. So you got to do the work in order to get blessed. But definitely put some of that in God's hands so he can help you work it out. You feel what I'm saying? In the meantime, between time, your boy, Mad Knox, Earl Jones, Chizz, Roundtree, us three makes up Theory of the Culture, because we are Theory of the Culture. We are the culture. We know culture vultures. You feel what I'm saying? Right here on Built for This Network, in God's will. And hopefully we will see y'all right back here. In the meantime, between time, stay blessed up, y'all. Peace.